Melissa.
For those of you that are new here, some people actually call me Miss. for some, for some reason, um, they thought Leejay is a girl's name, right?
Yeah, it is a unique name.
It is
We've
kind
been
of
told many
it is
times.
kind of unique.
Leejay.
One time somebody messaged me because I think this was an inquiry,
Yeah.
um, and they said Miss Leejay. And I think at that time my profile picture was just you and I or something like that. So they thought that
Okay.
Lee J was your name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my personal profile. Obviously, when they say
Yeah.
Leejay and Melissa on our Facebook page, chances are it's probably
Yeah.
they're probably figured out, right? Anyways, guys, welcome.
Okay, let me
We
share.
have a fantastic week so far, and the today's Friday. We are sacrificing going out with friends today. We were supposed to have a nice camping with some of our closest friends, but unfortunately, as there's some obligations that we need to get into as well. So we weren't able to have that camping trip. That's why I was telling Melissa. They're probably putting up some woods right
Yeah,
now
they're
and tent
yeah,
and
there's
food.
they're cooking s'mores already,
Yeah,
and
so we kind of miss that, and you know what?
yeah,
It is what it is. We're here today. We're here. We're hoping to give you value today, and to talk to you guys about a cool topic. Right? It's not a cool topic. It's a very important topic. In fact, it's called, or the question is, what kind of person do you need to be in order to do this business? And
yes,
before we answered that question, we just wanted to say hi to everybody
yes,
that recently added us on Facebook, that recently inquired about this business. The thing is that we are still learning, right? Like we're not completely experts in this field, so we are learning and we are
yeah,
investing our time, our resources into to have a better business, right,
yeah,
for our family. And the cool thing about it is that we believe that we believe for continuous improvement, like
yeah,
the Japanese term called kaizen. Kaizen is continuous improvement, and
mm,
I think that's what we're doing as a couple right now. Last night we were talking about our stories and we wanted to
yeah,
show our
yes,
stories, right?
mm,
And something that maybe we want to talk about a little bit today, where we came from, our beginnings, right? And why are we here right now? Why are we doing this? This content creation, this giving you all the things that we know so far. So let's
yeah. Let
answer
me share this.
the question: what kind of person do you need to be in order to do this? So what's your take on it?
Well, for me, in the beginning, I was very skeptical, and I think part of it is because I wasn't ready. Um, I think I just don't have enough information. And at that time, I wasn't open minded. I was kind of I was listening to what you were saying, but it was going out. So I think in order to um what kind of person you need to be in order to do this is you have to be um, open minded and positive, um, open minded in terms of you gotta kind of empty your cup
Mm-hmm.
and really try to start from scratch, start learning, start doing the training from
Mm-hmm.
scratch, and just learn everything and have that positive attitude in terms of whether all the mini results that you're getting, have that positive attitude that you're getting there, that you're one step closer to your goal, to your dream.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that, one step closer to your goal, to your dream, because as mentors, that's exactly what we tell our mentees, right? People that are joining
Mm-hmm.
our with us, and our business partners, is to take it step by step.
Yes.
And I think that's the best way to get started on this, right? When it comes to what type of person, right? Totally agree with you being a positive person, you being open minded, right? um, when I looked at this business, I've actually refunded a couple of times because
Yeah.
my logical brain is telling me that to go the other route, thinking
Yeah.
that I have a better system. Maybe I can build a better system.
Yeah.
Maybe I can invest on that system, and it's maybe I know more, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes in life, to go there, to really appreciate the view of success, is to, or to go there faster, is to to take off your ego, your pride,
Yeah.
right? And to empty your cup and start learning,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
It did actually hurt me starting online, because I have certain beliefs, I have certain uh,
Mm-hmm.
training, right?
Yes.
I have certain skill sets that I've
Yes.
gathered over the years. And to me, digital marketing and digital entrepreneurship, all that thing is to me, it's like, oh, you know what? I could probably do that. It's common sense.
Yeah.
I can do this, right?
Yeah.
But it's not, guys. uh, I
Yeah.
was proven so wrong about it,
Mm.
just because of so many things that I need to learn. I need to unlearn certain,
Yes.
habits and
Mm-hmm.
certain um, systems, right? That
Yes.
I have over the years. So I have to unlearn and then relearn everything
Yes.
that's relevant in this
Yes.
space, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to what kind of person do you really need, to me, I
Mm-hmm.
think you're the type of person that you need to have hunger, like you're really
Yes.
hungry for
Yes.
change.
Yeah.
I think a big factor of this is that uh, creating motivation, and not that, but naturally motivated. What I mean by that is that
Mm-hmm.
this business is for people that are fed up, right? Or that
Mm-hmm.
are tired. If people that didn't have a chance in life in
Mm-hmm.
terms of having complete freedom,
Mm-hmm.
and have that financial freedom and freedom of time. I think this is an opportunity for those
Mm-hmm.
people, right? For the people that are fed up, for the people that
Mm-hmm.
are tired, or even people that are looking for investments. They have money,
Yeah.
they don't know where to put it, right? Um, it's good for those people, right?
Yes.
That don't want to go with traditional businesses anymore, like
Yeah.
opening a franchise at McDonald's,
Yeah.
or a big franchise chains like Taco Bell or KFC,
Yeah.
or not even that, or maybe having clothing line or something like that, or retail.
Yeah.
Like there's, or even people that are, I talked to a lot of truck drivers. And when
Yeah.
they start their own business as a truck driver, they need to loan, they need to take out money, right, from the bank, or they loan, minimum $250,000, $250,000.
Yeah.
When you try and open up McDonald's, it's $1 million, right? By the
Mm-hmm.
time you you meet your ROI, your return of investment, it's probably going to take you 5 years, right?
Yeah, and plus on top of spending days and days in the truck and being on the road, right? Away from your family.
Oh no, you're talking about the truck drivers.
Oh
Yeah,
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 sorry.
yeah, yeah, trucking company.
Oh
Yeah,
sorry.
I was talking about the McDonald's,
Oh okay.
and yeah,
I was still stuck on
as
the
a
truck
McDonald's
driver.
owner, you need to go and
Yeah.
train in the corporate office, and you go back and retrain your staff, and you need to
Okay.
have real estate involved
Mm-hmm.
and rent or whatever that is.
Yeah.
And yes, and you're right. As a truck driver, that's something that it's a give and take. Yeah, they make money, right? They
Mm-hmm.
make a lot of money, but a lot of those are truck payments, insurance
Yeah.
payments, gas,
Yes.
etc. Right?
Yeah.
Um,
They are hard earned money because you can really tell that um it's hard work being on the road
right.
and driving a truck in the middle of
Yeah.
the
So
places, different places.
that's one part of this huge industry or in the business world. There's a lot of businesses out there you can
Yeah.
start. um People start their own restaurant business. People start their food truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
To start a food truck, that it will probably cost you, food truck alone is probably $50,000, right?
Yeah.
That you have to invest, plus your inventory and your time and your
Yeah.
effort.
Yeah.
And then when you start a restaurant, it's even bigger, right? A bar or restaurant. When you
Yeah.
start something like that, it
Yeah.
can cost up to, 500,000, $600,000,
Yes.
depending on what type of food
Yeah.
you serve.
Yeah.
So bottom line, guys, or even for cleaning company, this is very interesting. I was in the city today,
Mm-hmm.
and I was watching, five ladies
Mm-hmm.
lining up for a sub, a
Mm-hmm.
sandwich, and they're all wearing uniform of a cleaning company, right?
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, you know what? Even for cleaning companies out there, you
Mm-hmm.
still need to invest. You still need to put out money
Yeah.
in order to start a business. Um, Especially if you go with what do they call this, franchisees in the cleaning industry, because
Yeah.
you can actually buy franchise, like contracts from
Mm-hmm.
cleaners, from cleaning companies,
Yeah.
and contracts can go upwards to 20 30,000
Yeah.
dollars with a package or whatever, bond fee or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So that alone, $30,000 to start a cleaning company with your staff, yourself, vacuum, all these things, right?
Yeah.
um, so now, why am I saying this? Because what I'm trying to say is that people, what kind of person do you need to be in order to do this business? You really need to be open minded, like what you said, right?
Yeah.
Explore your option, explore
Yes.
how do you, they say, you know what? Oh, in order to make it financially free, you need to diversify your income, right?
Yes.
You have an active income,
Mm-hmm.
which where you are working, right?
Mm-hmm.
And having and earning a salary.
Yeah.
And then you have your inactive or passive income,
Mm-hmm.
and these are the investments that just generates money even if you don't touch them,
Yes.
right? And I
Yeah.
think that active and passive income is doable in this business,
Yeah.
just because of how the system worked out.
Yes.
um
And also, another thing with being open minded is really doing your research in terms of, you know, doing um, that small job to really go into what you really want. First of all, what you really want, and then whether if the business that you're going into is something that you really that you want to do, right?
that's right. So, and that's why we have sessions, and we have a step-by-step process for this
Mm-hmm.
particular reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is to see if this is something you really want to do.
Yeah.
um, because at the end of the day, it's, when you start a business and you get stuck doing it and you're really
Yes.
not making money, or you're it's taking a lot of your time, then you just bought a job, right?
Yeah.
You bought your own job, right? And I
Yeah.
hate to say it, but it is true in so many levels, in so many industries.
Yeah.
I was speaking to one of the mobile tire shop guy. So
Yeah.
he had one of these um, uh, trucks, right? And in the truck, you have all the equipments for tire change or tire repairs.
Mm-hmm.
And as I always see him, driving around, and I kept thinking, you know what? He paid $200,000 for that truck with all the equipments inside, and
Mm-hmm.
then he needs to work as well as the
Mm-hmm.
employee of it, right?
Yes.
So the bottom line is that you know I don't want to be biased or anything, right? But maybe there's an option. There's another options out there
Yes.
that could bring you the same results
Mm-hmm.
with minimal overhead, right?
Yes.
So open your mind, guys. For people out there, whether or not you're a business owner, you're investing,
Yeah.
or you are, or you're just trying to make some money. You're trying
Yeah.
to earn a passive income, on the side, right? You don't need
Yeah.
to earn $500,000 per year,
Yeah.
but if you're just looking for $2,000, $3,000, you know, income on the
Mm-hmm.
side that continuously gives you, then look at this, right? Look at this opportunity
Mm-hmm.
that we present to you guys. And the only
Yeah.
way to get started with this is to attend the free webinar, the free
Mm-hmm.
workshop that tells you all of this system and how to get started, right?
Yeah.
So what else? What other
And
kind of person?
another thing that I think that is really a big deal in terms of what kind of person you have to be in order to do this is you need to have a dream. Like you need to have that that future that you really want, and that you wanna accomplish, that you wanna achieve it,
Mhm.
because I think without it, it's really gonna be hard to motivate yourself to keep going and do the work.
Yeah. So let's talk about motivation for a little bit
Yeah.
because it's something that you know many of us struggle, especially
Yes.
if we are surrounded by challenges,
Yeah.
surrounded by um, co-workers that we don't like, our boss that we don't like, a job that we don't like,
Yeah.
if we're surrounded with debts, a mountain of debt,
Yeah.
when we're surrounded of bills that we can't pay,
Yeah.
surrounded with people we don't like. uh
You said that 2 times.
to what?
2 times.
I know. Because I know the feeling, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I know the feeling of being there.
Mm-hmm.
Being in a situation where it's really tough to be
Yes.
motivated. It's really
Yeah.
tough to put action into something that I really want. Okay,
Yes.
and the reason why for that is because it's it's your mentality. It's just drained
Yes.
constantly.
Yes.
It's especially if you're around with this problems all the time.
Yes.
It drains you. It gets your body get affected. Your health
Yes.
gets affected.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so you're right, right?
Yeah.
You need to have positive mindset in order to start a business like this. Disconnect yourself.
Yeah.
Disconnect yourself from those people, from the job, from the well, not really the
What if
job
it's
because
in
you
your
need
family? What if it's your
well
wife or your
disconnect a
husband?
little bit, right? When it comes to business, and just
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, I'll do my thing for now. Just give me a few months and I'll show you, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say here is that no matter how it is, the motivation is a big factor
Mm-hmm.
of becoming successful in any business, right?
Yes. Yes.
Especially in the online space.
Yeah, not only in the business, even if you're you're an employee in the job, motivating yourself to go and start your car and drive.
That's
And
right, yeah. And
yeah, I
and
think it's just a part of life, being able to do whatever that you need to do in the day.
yeah,
Being motivated is one of the very most important
it's
aspects.
interesting that you said that, and along with it is patience as well. So, what kind of person do you need to be in order to
You
do
have
this?
to be
You need to be
patient.
patient, right? You need to be patient that good results
Mm-hmm.
doesn't come overnight.
Yes.
That the work that you're putting in, it's like putting seeds, right? You're
Yes.
planting seeds. We're like
Yes.
farmers,
Yes.
and
It's like you put seeds in the fall, and
in the
then you you see it on the spring, and then you reap in
right?
summer.
In fall,
In fall.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so when do you plant the seed?
In the spring.
Okay,
You're supposed
spring.
to plant in the spring,
Okay.
mommy.
I keep thinking about planting on the fall.
In the fall. Then so
Yeah,
when
I
you
don't know.
plant
I
the
think.
seed in the fall, after fall, what's
Oh
next?
yeah,
You
winter.
just killed your crop.
I don't know. I guess they do things on it, like they
Yeah.
put stuff on the
I think in
soil
the
to
Philippines
protect
you
it.
mix it up because I think there's because in the Philippines there's I think there's two crops there.
Um,
There's they there's the cycle. There's more cycles there than
yeah,
in weather season like this or
yeah,
seasoned
yeah,
countries like North America, right?
yeah. I've never been a plant person.
She likes plants, but
Yeah,
I
I
think the
love
plants doesn't
plants,
like you.
flowers,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah, they don't
too
like
bad
you.
they keep dying on me.
um, okay, guys.
Okay.
So that's just to wrap up everything that we just said, right? Empty your cup, right? If you're
Yes.
trying to get into this and be
Yeah, be
open
open
minded, right?
minded.
And then number two is that you need to be positive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number three is that you need to have this huge motivation, reason why you're doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number four, you need to be diligent and to
Mm-hmm.
do your research and to really understand why you're doing this and why you're coming to this, and if this is something that you really want to do.
Yes.
And lastly, is that you need to be patient, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number five is that you need to be patient. You need to be
Yes.
a farmer.
Yes.
Of farmers are really patient because they
Yeah.
plant the seeds, right? And they water it, they take care of it, they fertilize it, they nurture
Yeah.
it. And it's a long process, but at the
Mm-hmm.
end they reap.
It's very
Right,
rewarding.
it's very
Yeah.
rewarding when they reap
When
the
you reap.
benefits and the fall comes
Mm-hmm.
around and they had to do the harvest, right? And it's the same thing with the online space, with the online business, the system that we have. We
Yes.
are all farmers in this industry. We
Yes.
plant the seed
Okay.
and then we reap
Wait, we're almost done.
and have that
We're almost there. Almost there.
harvest when it comes to it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Alice over here now. We have to say
Okay.
goodbye. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay.
Take care. Have
Bye.
fun.